Hey everybody, it's Kendra at Kendra Full of Joy, and it is Easter evening. We had a small dinner here, just one of the kids and my husband and myself. And now it's 10 o'clock at night. I watch Call the Midwife every Sunday night if I remember, and it was a good episode tonight, and I figured I'd go ahead and get this done because it's a collaboration. And it is, I forgot my hashtag. Let me get that on there. And this is okay. Hashtag color and create with us, You Rock Art, at Rosemary's You Rock Art 2111. So she says in her collab that you can color and share, or you can create. Oh, there goes my pen. Or you can create and share, or you can color and create. So I did both. So this is the picture I guess I'll do. And it's out of this book. It is Babe Carpenter's Bold and Easy Large Print Coloring Book with Flowers. So I've done a few in here. I think I did that one last week. And I'll do this one. You know what? I was going to do it purple and yellow because pansies to me seem they ought to be that color, but I think instead I will do a maroon. And so I've seen them in yellow, purple, and maroon. What else have I seen them in? I cannot think of another color that I've seen them in. I guess I'll come to it when I come to it. But anyway, I'll show you this as I work through it. And then I'm going to put a pencil in here to hold my place because I dropped my pen. Okay. And I also did a create. So this is an artist trading card, an ATC, and the deal is you're supposed to take a playing card or an index card or a times card, and you are supposed to, deck it out. You're supposed to change it some. So the way that I got this this is the first time I've ever shown a playing card in one of mine. Usually I cover the whole thing, but I wanted it to look a little bit old, so I took some very, very fine sandpaper and I just scratched it up. And my husband suggested that I not do that in the house anymore. He worked for years and years as a printer with like actual printing inks and did flyers and wedding invitations and newspapers and stuff like that. And he's always telling me how toxic inks are in professional things, playing cards being one of them. He goes, do that out on the front porch next time. Anyway, so what this is a jack, like from the royal court. And this is the little princess and the little prince, and they're growing. These are the years they grew and they grow and they grow. And the little girl is supposed to be the coming queen when the person in front of her passes or abdicates or whatever it is they're going to do. And the little boy would be the prince still, but he wouldn't be the king unless something happens to her or she decides she doesn't want to be the queen. Oh my word. Which leads me to tell you about this. I don't know how many of you have ever watched, it was like a Netflix thing, I think, or Amazon thing. It was called The Crown. I love, 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 love historical royalty stuff. And the Crown series, if you've never watched it and you think you might be interested in it, it's really good. And so I watched the whole thing, and then I watched bits and pieces of it twice. And then I heard about this show on Netflix, I think. No, it was on Amazon as well, I guess. It was called Versailles. And I've been seeing bits and pieces of it online. They'll just show it. I think it's on YouTube. They'll just show bits and pieces of it. And I thought, well, it doesn't look as professional as The Crown, but if it's anywhere near, kind of history stuff, I'd like to watch it. And so, and I put a bling on there. I always like, and I outlined it to try to make it look oldish. Thought about doing their clothes, but then I decided not to. That's the last of the Easter candy. So anyway, I sets myself down and I'm going to watch this thing, and it is horrific. I mean, it's one of the worst things I've seen. It is bam, 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 one after another. Physical assaults, murders. It's just awful, 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 awful. And so about halfway through the second one, I kept telling myself it's going to get better. They're setting up for something. It's going to get better. And the second episode, just like a series of episodes, I couldn't do it anymore. And I went to bed and I had nightmares, weirdest nightmares I've ever had. I could not handle it. I would not suggest. I would give it a 0 out of 10. Just so you know. Okay, I'm going to use colored pencils like I like to usually do. I've had my Advil. Working in the yard yesterday, walking up hills and down hills and uneven, and wearing boots. I was wearing rain boots. It did my knees in. So I've been teetering around here as gently as I can. Okay, I'm going to get to coloring, and I'll show you that as I get it done. Thank you for watching. If you've never thought to subscribe, I would love it if you did. I always like to meet new people. Okay, so I just talked for about 5 minutes with the camera wasn't on. So this is the best I could do tonight. It was all I could do to make myself finish it. I just not am in a mood. Sometimes I can't wait to color, and then most times I can't wait to color. And tonight I really had to make myself do it to try to get out of a funk. So I don't know if actual pansies come in these colors, but they do on paper. And so I tried to shade the leaves some, and I tried to make this look kind of natural, but it looks more tie-dyed than natural. These are the colors I use. They were all pencils, and these are blending sticks. So sometimes after I color, I'll go through like with the purple, because I mixed purple and red together here to try to, I don't have a burgundy crayon or pencil. I just kind of, mix it. This is just hard-pressed paper. And I tried to make it burgundy. I don't know. Anyway, and then I tried to shade the leaves a little bit, and there's that. Now, also, I wanted to say, when I was thinking about doing this, I was thinking about what court they're from, and I'm going to say they're British or German children. The little knickers here make me think of British or German. I don't know. So actually, this was from a packet, and it's supposed to be like fashion through the years for children and females. There were no males in this pack except for the children. So I guess they felt like nobody cared. I don't know. And they're all black and white. And they had this black and white sticker that was like a measuring tape, and I thought it could measure the years. And of course, I had playing cards because I do ATC cards. Okay. So if you want to get in on this, it's hashtag and this and @ and her name and her channel. And so I would love it if you wanted to join. If you did, you'd probably have fun and get addicted to it just like I am, and you'd pick worse things to be addicted to. Am I right? Okay, it's 11 o'clock here. 1 more hour left of Easter. And there's Rosemary. She just put up her, I saw it come up on the screen. She put up her picture for the week. She does one too, or she creates, Okay, so thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you had a wonderful Easter and a wonderful evening. Bye.